secant A minus secant A plus will get cancelled. Already 1 plus 1 we have written it as 2 plus remaining is sin A by cos A. So 1 minus 1 is 0, which implies 2 plus 0, which implies that 2, which is your RHS. That's it, dears. This is according to A cube minus B cube. What is A cube minus B cube, dears? A cube minus B cube is given by the formula A minus B into A squared plus B squared plus AB. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. In the last session, what we have learnt? We have learnt a trigonometric problems on trigonometric identities. Now in this session of the chapter number 13 in your NCERT, angles and the trigonometric ratios, which is the session number 5 you are going to have, and what are the topics you are going to study under this session is nothing but 3 marker problems on trigonometric functions. You should remember all the formula. What is that? Identities: sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. Again 1 plus cot squared theta is equal to cosecant squared theta. Reciprocals of each other. Sin theta can be written as 1 by cosecant theta, or cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sin. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos, or cos theta can be written as 1 by secant. So tan theta can also be written as 1 by cot, or cot theta can also be written as 1 by tan. Sin theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta can be written as tan theta. Similarly, cot theta can be cos theta divided by sin theta. So this you have to remember to solve the problems. We'll move on to the problems here. Prove that 1 plus tan A minus secant A, 1 plus cot A plus cosecant A is equals to 2. So let me multiply each other here. So this 1 will be multiplied with all the terms of this. 1 into the same will be the same thing. So taking the LHS here, you're going to see 1 plus tan A, you're going to multiply 1 with all the term, which will become 1 plus cot A plus cosecant A plus now tan A with all the term. Tan A into 1 is tan A, plus into plus is plus, tan A into cot A, tan A into cot A. These are reciprocals of each other. It will get cancelled, remaining the value 1. Again tan A into cosecant A, plus into plus is plus, tan A into cosecant A. Again multiplying this term, secant A with all the term, minus into plus is minus, secant A, minus into plus is minus, secant A into cot A. Again minus into plus is minus, secant A into cosecant A. Right? Now what will happen for this, which will implies 1 plus cot A. See, tan A into cot A is 1 you are going to have. So 1 plus I can have, what it will get cancelled, dear students, here? You are going to cancel with plus cosecant A here. Do you have cosecant A anywhere? No. So let me write it as here 1 plus cot A as it is, plus cosecant A as it is, plus tan A, plus this will be 1 plus tan A into cosecant A minus secant A minus secant A into cot A minus secant A into cosecant A. Right? So what this will become, dears, you are going to have, this will be 1 plus cot A plus cosecant A plus tan A plus 1. Now this I am going to write it as sin A by cos A, sin by cos into Cosecant I am going to write it as 1 by sine. Again minus secant A as it is. This I am going to write as secant A as minus 1 divided by cos A. See this one. Cot A can be written as cos by sine. Again this I am going to write it as secant A is 1 by cos into cosecant A I am going to write it as 1 by sine. Right? Now here, see, sin A will get cancelled here. Cos A will get cancelled. You are going to remain with 1 divided by cos A. But what is 1 by cos A? Secant A. Here 1 divided by sin A along with the minus sign. So you are going to have 1 by sin A is nothing but cosecant A here plus cosecant A. This and this will get cancelled. Okay. So and then here 1 by cos A is nothing but secant A. Here minus secant A plus secant A minus secant A will go. Then you are going to have this 1 plus cot A plus tan A, that is 1 by cos A into 1 by sin A. So here cot A I am going to write it as cos A by sin A, tan A I am going to write it as sin A by cos A. Dears, see here 1 plus 1 gives you 2, 2 plus this writing as cos A by sin A plus sin A by cos A. Last remaining is 1 over cos A into 1 by sin A. Now what will be the LCM? LCM will be sin A into cos A. So here also sin A into cos A, taking outside you are going to have 2 into 2 plus cos A into sin A. See dears, here you can have cos A into cos A is cos squared A. Sin A into sin A is sin squared A. Cos squared A plus sin squared A minus, what is 1 into 1? Already cos A sin A is the LCM. 1 into 1 is 1. So therefore, see cos squared A plus sin squared A is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So therefore, this whole term will become 0. 0 by anything will be 0 only. So 2 plus 0 will be equal to 0. Therefore, which implies that 2 plus, I am writing here if you want 1 minus 1 divided by cos A into sin A. So which implies that 2 plus 0 will be equal to 2, which is your RHS. That's it. I hope you got this problem. Little you have to use your brain, that by writing tan A as sin by cos and by writing cot A as cos by sin. And writing secant A as 1 by cos, writing cosecant A as 1 by sin. That's it dears. I hope you got this procedure. We'll move on to next problem. They've asked, prove that 1 plus cosecant A into 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cosecant A into 1 minus secant A is equal to cos A. Let me take here the LCM as like this. 1 plus cosecant A, see, rearrange the term. 1 plus cosecant A into 1 minus cosecant A is nothing but A plus B into A minus B is A squared minus B squared, which will be taking the left hand side and rearranging the term as 1 squared is 1 only, minus A squared is cosecant squared A. Correct? Now which will be 1 minus cosecant squared A into, you are having 1 plus cos A into 1 minus secant A. 1 plus cos A as it is I am writing, and 1 minus secant A I am writing secant A as 1 by cos A. So therefore here 1 minus cosecant squared A, you know that 1 plus cos squared theta is cosecant squared theta, right? Or cosecant squared theta minus 1 is nothing but cot squared theta, right? So by taking a minus sign common, you can have here as it is I am writing this, let me write 1 minus cosecant squared A only. This will be 1 plus cos A into 1 cos A minus 1 divided by cos A. Now you're going to have, see, from this I'm going to take minus sign common because here 1 plus cos A is there. Cos A minus 1, if I take common, minus 1 minus cos A. Here again minus sign common because, see here, cosecant squared theta minus 1 is cot squared theta. Now what you are having here? 1 minus cosecant squared. I want cosecant squared minus 1. So here also I am taking minus sign. Here also I am taking minus sign common. Minus into minus, it will become plus. So therefore here I am writing this one as cosecant squared A minus 1 into 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A divided by cos A. Right? Which implies this can be written as, what is that? Cot squared A. Since you are having here A. Again 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A is 1 minus cos squared A divided by cos A. Now what is 1 minus cos squared A? Trigonometric identity, which is sin squared A. Therefore cot squared A into this, it will become sin squared A divided by cos A. Right? This is cot, this is cos. Remember that. Now what is sin A? Sin squared A by cos A is nothing but tan A you are going to have. Otherwise cot squared A is sin squared A by cos squared A by sin squared A. Let me write this cot squared A as like that. Cot squared A is nothing but cos squared A, cos by sin, cos squared A divided by sin squared A into here sin squared A divided by cos A. Now here sin squared A will get cancelled. Cos A, one term of cos A will get cancelled. Remaining in the numerator only cos A, which is your RHS. Right? So you got your RHS, which is nothing but cos A. That's it, dears. I hope you got this procedure. We'll move on to the next problem. What they've asked, prove that 1 plus cot A minus cosecant A into 1 plus tan A plus secant A is equals to 2. Let me take this one as either by multiplying you can take, or by writing cot A as sin by cos, cot A as cos by sin, tan A as sin by cos, secant A as 1 by cos. That also you can do it, right? So therefore here I am going to do multiplication. What it is? 1 plus, see 1 will be multiplied with all the term. You are going to get left hand side as implies 1 plus tan A plus secant A. Again cot A multiplied with 1 plus cot A, plus into plus is plus cot A into tan A. This will become 1 ds. This will become 1 ds because reciprocal of each other. Again plus cot A into secant A. Again multiplying minus cosecant A with that. Minus into plus is minus cosecant A. Minus into plus is minus cosecant A into tan A. Minus into plus is minus cosecant A into secant A. Now let me write here as, see, 1 plus tan A can be written as sin by cos plus secant A. Do you have anywhere only secant A? Nowhere. So writing secant A as it is plus cot A can be written as cos by sin, and cot A can be written as again cot A into tan A. This will become 1 plus 1 reciprocal of each other, plus cot A is nothing but cos by sin. This is nothing but secant A is 1 by cos, minus cosecant A as it is, minus cosecant A can be written as 1 by sin into sin by cos tan A, minus this will be 1 by sin into 1 by cos. Now you're going to have, see, you can see here 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. So 2 plus cos A will get cancelled here. You are going to have 1 by sin A is cosecant A, minus cosecant A plus cosecant A will get cancelled. Again sin by sin will get cancelled. 1 by cos A is nothing but secant A. Secant A minus secant A plus will get cancelled. Already 1 plus 1 we have written it as 2, plus remaining is sin A by cos A. Sin A by cos A. Anything plus cos A by sin A. Cos A by sin A. Last term minus 1 divided by sin A into cos A. As we done the problem, this one here, taking a LCM as cos A into sin A. So therefore 2 plus here cos A into sin A as the LCM. So you do not have here sin A into sin A is nothing but sin squared A. Again here cos A into cos A is plus cos squared A minus 1 into denominator here having cos A into sin A, which will be remaining with 1. So therefore 2 plus, which is your LHS. So 2 plus sin squared A plus cos squared is 1 minus 1 divided by cos A into sin A. So 1 minus 1 is 0, which implies 2 plus 0, which implies that 2, which is your RHS. That's it, dears. I hope you got this answer. Okay, they have asked you to prove sin cube theta minus cos cube theta is equal to sin theta plus cos theta into 1 minus sin theta into cos theta. This is according to a cube minus b cube. What is a cube minus b cube, dears? A cube minus b cube is given by the formula a minus b into a squared plus b squared plus ab. This is the form of the a cube plus b cube. Taking a as sine, b as cos. So you are going to have left hand side, I am writing it as a minus b, that is sin theta minus cos theta into a squared, that is sin squared theta plus cos squared theta minus sin theta into cos theta, right, AB, which implies sin theta minus cos theta into, what is this, sin squared theta plus cos squared theta, which is 1 minus sin theta into cos theta, right? Your answer is here, it should become plus not minus. So that is sin theta minus cos theta into 1 minus sin theta into cos theta, sin theta minus cos theta into 1 minus sin theta into cos theta. Okay? Okay, dears, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, dears, what they've asked you to prove that cos to the power of 4a minus sin to the power of 4a is equal to 1 minus 2 sin squared a. I am going to write the left hand side as like this, dears. See, cos to the power of 4, I can write it as cos squared whole squared, right? So cos squared a whole squared a, I am writing that as like that, minus sin squared a whole squared a. See, 2 2s are 4, cos to the power of 4. So what is this form? See, this is like a squared minus b squared, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now what is a? A is nothing but cos squared a and b is nothing but sin squared a, right? So replacing that, see, a squared minus b squared, a only cos squared a, b is sin squared a. So therefore it will become cos squared, what is that, a plus sin squared a plus b into a minus b. Cos squared a minus sin squared a. What is this cos squared a plus sin squared a, dears? 1. 1 into cos squared a minus sin squared a. Now which will be implies cos squared a minus sin squared a. But dears, what they've asked in terms of in the right hand side, only in terms of sin. 1 minus 2 sin squared. So therefore cos squared a can be written as 1 minus sin squared a according to the trigonometric identity. So therefore this only I am writing it as 1 minus sin squared a minus sin squared a as it is. Now what is minus sin squared a minus sin squared a? Plus sin squared a plus sin squared a is plus 2 sin squared a. Minus sin squared a minus sin squared a is minus 2 sin squared a, adding. So 1 minus 2 sin squared a, that's it. That is your RHS, what they have asked you to prove. See, 1 minus 2 sine squared A. That's it, dears. Is the easier proof. We'll move on to the next one. See here, they have given in terms of what? Secant and tan. You know the trigonometric identities is given by 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. Correct? Now, secant squared theta minus tan squared theta can be written as 1. Correct? Secant squared theta taking this side is equal to 1. Let me take that only in terms of A. So, we know that in place of theta I am having A here. So, secant squared A minus tan squared A is equal to 1. We know that by the trigonometric identity. But what I am having here to the power of 6. Let me cube on both the side because 3 2s are 6. Cube on both the side. So what you are going to have? Secant squared A minus tan squared A whole cube is equal to 1 cube. Now this will become A minus B whole cube. What is A minus B whole cube? A cube. That is secant squared A cube. Correct? Minus B cube. B is tan squared A. B cube. Minus 3AB. 3 into A into B. A is secant squared A, B is tan squared A into A minus B, which is secant squared A minus tan squared A is equal to 1 cube is 1 only. Now, you can have what is 2 into 3, which is 6. So, secant to the power of 6A minus tan to the power of 2 into 3 is 6A minus here 3 into secant squared A into tan squared A. Next you are going to have this will be is equal to what is secant squared A plus tan squared A? This implies will be is equal to 1, which will be is equal to 1. Correct? Right hand side. Now keeping left hand side secant to the power of 6A. Now keeping in the left hand side secant to the power of 6A minus tan to the power of 6A. Why? Because you are having the left hand side same. Remaining all the terms shifting to the right hand side. What it will become? Secant to the power of 6A minus tan to the power of 6A is equal to 1 into this will be the same thing. Already 1 is there in the right hand side. Writing as it is this minus if it goes to that side it will become plus 3 secant squared A into tan squared A. Wow, we got the right hand side 1 plus 3 tan squared A secant squared A into tan squared A, which is a proof. That's it. Okay. That's it. By taking the identity, cubing on both the side, you are going to prove with the answer. That's it, yes. So by taking the trigonometric identity and cubing on both the side, we prove or will be getting the answer. Understood? Okay, dear students, I hope you got this session how to solve the problems of a 3-marker using the trigonometric identities. Also the trigonometric functions reciprocals. Thank you, dears. In the next session, we'll be solving some more problems on 5-marker. Thank you. Have a nice day.